And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climbing to different sides.
Oh my god. Hey, what's up? This is Shari, and you're hanging out with me inside my dream lab where I do these things. We are reacting to a rapper today. His name is Ren. He's got a lot of surprises in this video that I was like kind of blown away. So I'm just gonna play the video and I'm gonna give you my reaction as I watch it with you. What you're gonna watch is a combination of two reactions that I did. I'm gonna play them both at the same time, so this video is not unnecessarily long. But just know that if the camera looks a little bit different, it's because you're seeing the more level-headed one at sometimes as opposed to the emotional one. Let's get into it. Okay, so immediately, like, I see that this is the most replayed part of the video. And I think it's probably because, like, people were probably curious about what he has written on the back of this chair, and I have no idea what that means. That creature is kind of scary. You guys, first of all, I love the guitar, okay? I love electric guitars. And I love minor keys. I love songs in minor keys so much. Russ, his song I Love You Boy is in a minor key. I love that song so much. But anyway, first of all, okay, second of all, what rapper do you know that plays the guitar? You know what I'm saying? Like that plays it like that. Like who is sitting and who is just rocking out playing guitar on stage, like rapping though? But I don't know a lot of rappers like that do that. He's the only one that I know right now. I know Russ does, like, I think he plays guitar because he makes his beats. He almost sounded like he was like playing a freaking bass guitar. Yes, and he can sing too. I love this. I love this. That's not easy to do, okay? So he's up in his upper register. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Actually, you're not supposed to be clearing your throat like that. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm sure I did that wrong. Ooh, 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 ooh. I really like that. I love the harmonic minor scale, and I think that's like, and I love that.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Okay, first of all, okay. My favorite rapper is Eminem, okay? So he's already like kind of given me beyond Eminem vibes because he's playing a guitar, he's freaking singing, okay? He's singing, he's got vibrato up there in his upper falsetto register, and he's talking to somebody right now. So this is like giving me definitely Eminem vibes.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill.
So it's like, okay, like I'm gonna change his face because it looks crazy right there. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I really like about this right here, and one of them is just the fact that these two voices that he's talking in these two characters right now, and it's definitely giving me like Eminem vibes for sure, because I feel like Eminem does a lot of storytelling, and I feel like he's telling a story right now in these two different voices. And so one of them is just like really nasty, kind of bright and annoying, and seems to be like the, you know, the negative voice, and then the other one is more warm. It's a more warm voice, and it's more calm, and it seems to be like the place of like level-headedness, you know. Initially when I was watching this a little while ago, I was just like, okay, well, what's happening here? Like, who are these people? Who are they talking to? It's like they're talking to him. So is it like two different voices that are talking to each other, or are they both talking to him? You know, I'm trying to understand that piece of it.
Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy.
I love the fact that he is being vocal about seeking therapy and treatment, and the fact that he takes medication or took medication, I'm not sure. I just love that, you know, because there's a lot of people out there who struggle with mental health issues, and they don't seek help because they might just feel like it's not the popular thing to do, or they might look down on, or it's taboo. But I love the fact that he is being vocal about, you know, him seeking treatment. And another artist that I really like who does this, her name is Mickey Shiloh, if you've ever heard of her. So that's dope.
Nah, mate, this time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man, cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself?
Dude, I can so relate. Like I love what he's saying right here. I'm like, and honestly, I'm gonna cry. Don't cry. Oh my gosh, stop it. As somebody who like, I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh. I can relate to this, you guys. I can relate to this, like, as somebody who is diagnosed bipolar, okay? I can relate to just, like, going back and forth between, like, oh my God, between feeling just so invincible and, like, your music is just gonna take off, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna do it, but then having these other periods in your life where you have that voice in your head, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
For that, but my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it, and for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
I also want to add that I just love the fact that he sounds so certain, you know, like this is this, you know, with his delivery, that the way that he's voicing this part, you know, he's like, the people, my music is respected, like the people who like it, the people who get it, I don't remember exactly what he said, but they respect it, and this is this. It's like, I'm defending myself against this negativity.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
That, what he just did reminded me of Eminem.
Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard.
That definitely gave me Eminem vibes. Other people's material. like that that triplet kind of delivery, that rhythm.
Little before, she sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
This is just dope. Like the theatrics of this, like he's taught, like I'm in. I'm sold on him talking to whoever it is that he's talking to, his subconscious. So there's 3 of him. There's actually him, and then there's the 2 pieces of him. I don't know. I think that's the way that I'm interpreting it, but I just think that it's so powerful how he's just kind of bringing words to the struggle that I'm sure, like, no matter what you do, like if you're a musician, like whatever it is that you do, if you're trying to do something with your life, if you're trying to do something positive that's not necessarily going with the crowd or like society's view of what you should be doing, you know. I really like this. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Oh my gosh, hold on, before we get into this next part, like, I don't know, do I have it wrong? Like, let me know in the comments, guys, like, what is happening here? Is there 3 people? Is there him, and then there's the good subconscious and the bad subconscious, or is it just him and his bad, like, his subconscious that's a negative influence? Let me know. But that's pretty cool, like, the lights flickering in the background, and I could tell that we were about to get into something really dope here, so I don't remember it from the first time I saw it, but he is looking dead at, he is looking at the camera, he is looking at us now, and I should also mention, like, just that part that he just did, it was giving me what is that that musical, oh my gosh, what is that musical, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I can't remember it. What the fudge is it called? Hamilton. It was giving me Hamilton vibes of the king. But anyway.
Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend.
He did some really dope stuff there. He was like actually literally spitting, and then he was like literally spitting at the same time, because the alliteration that he chose, I am the cat, what did he say? Let me go back, hold on.
Chaos that causes division. Live in every decision that catalyzes chaos that causes division.
Catalyze chaos that causes division. I love that. I love that. That's one of the things I really like about like rappers and rap music in general, is like alliterations and using like dope and wordplay and stuff like that. Like I really appreciate those types of things in rap, and that's why I really like Eminem a lot.
I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet.
Yes,
and you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east, and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So coward the man I've become, when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise, in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate to different sides.
Oh my god. Okay. Dude. Okay, I feel like that was really powerful. I feel like that was really powerful, guys. I don't know if it's like, I can't just be the fact that he also makes music and so do I. It can't just be that. It also has to be like, I don't know. I don't know. I think one of the really cool things that I just heard then was that he said that his name is also hope for some people, you know. And I also love the fact that he said that it's all part of his plan. You know, and earlier in his song he said he was made to be tested, and it helps to, I think that it helps to just kind of like make us feel more okay, not necessarily okay, but cope with how life is, like the crazy things that life might throw at us, at anybody, you know what I'm saying? And I just think this is I think this is amazing. I know there's so much more, there's more left to the song, but like even just looking at the look on his face right now, I just feel like he put his whole heart into the song. I feel like he put his whole heart into the performance of this song, and I can see why he's touching a lot of people, you know. I can also see how a person might struggle with the back and forth of whether or not they're going to be vulnerable. Like, for instance, I don't know if I'm going to leave in the part. I don't know if I'm going to leave in the part where I mentioned that I have bipolar disorder. I just said it again. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, this would be the first time that I've ever said it in a public space, I guess. So yeah, but anyway, let's continue. I just got goosebumps like hell of times. This is my second time watching this right now. Like, I watched it earlier with the more emotional take, and I just got goosebumps again. Like, the things that he's saying, he's the voice of hope, and I was made by his hand. It's all part of his plan. And like, I think in life sometimes it can just be really easy to forget that, bro. And I think this is dope. That is such a emotional and beautiful vocal performance that he just did. Just like belting it out, and that vibrato, and just the soul and passion that he's singing with. Like, I believe him. Like, I believe him. And I think obviously it seems like he believes in himself now, you know what I'm saying? Like, and because of his belief, I think that's encouraging other people to believe in themselves too, myself included. Way that he's singing right now, I just feel like he's owning it. Like, he is owning it. He is like, I can see him like on stage. Like, he is on stage, he is playing, and I just feel like he seems so much more confident and so much more himself.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences. With autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win.
That's a deep line. That's a deep statement. The more intense that the light shines, the darker the shadow it casts. I don't know, like, is that kind of like the same? I don't know. This is probably wrong. The thing that it makes me think of is, like, with great power, there's great responsibility. So maybe that's one of the, I don't want to say consequences, but one of the things that comes with shining your light so bright. I don't know.
It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
That was dope. That was dope, guys. That was heavy. There was a lot in there, and I don't know. I appreciate the vulnerability. I feel like, is that the first rap track that I've heard that doesn't have like a dope beat, but I still like felt like bobbing my head to it? Like, there's no beat in there, you know, it's just all guitar. And this is a pretty powerful song. Watching this and like seeing how much he put into his music, how he still struggled. He struggled with his autoimmunity and then the psychosis, and he's still making music, and he made it for people to hear, you know, and he leaned into his vulnerability. He stopped trying to fight things, and he just learned to cope with it. And I do feel inspired to continue. I feel inspired to continue down the path of trying to create great music that gets to the right headphones. Anyway, I don't know, Ren, if you ever see this, then I think that you're freaking dope, and I'm really happy that you were brave enough to put yourself out there, put your vulnerabilities out there and the things that you were going through. I think that's freaking dope, and thank you. That's what I'll say, is thank you. I did mention that I love songs in minor keys, and I mentioned the Russ song, and actually I did a remix to a Russ song, I Love You Boy, and you can check it out right here if you're interested. And yeah, subscribe if you are, you know, interested in hearing more content around singing, songwriting, and vocal coaching, because those are the things that I do. If you happen to be a singer, you should definitely check out my free community for singers. It's called The Empowered Vocalist, and it's linked in the description of this video. I want to say thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. But until then, keep dreaming with your eyes wide open. Bye.